We're so excited to have some visitors and some individuals joining us for the broadcast today. We'll go ahead and get started. So this weekend, we were supposed to have a campus visit, and it couldn't happen because of the situation we're in our world right now. And so instead, we decided to have kind of a virtual campus tour for our prospective international students to be able to see campus and get a sense of some of the information we wanted you to have at that event. And so let's go ahead and get started. My name is Nicole Funderburk, and I am the Director of International Marketing and Recruitment at Southern Utah University. I am an alum of SUU, and I graduated in public relations and Spanish, and I had an incredible life-changing experience at SUU. And so I love to share more about the university with prospective students. I've recruited undergraduate students, high school students, graduate students, and international students for the university. And right now my focus is international students. And so if you are from some parts of Europe, or if you are an international student here in the US, transferring from a high school or a college, I am your personal admissions counselor. And I work with a team of incredible individuals. There are about 5 of us who cover all the different parts of the world. And I can easily connect you with your personal admissions counselor. And we will be the individual to help you be admitted to SUU and also be a scholarship decision maker for you. So with that, we'll go ahead and get into the presentation. So SUU, we are a regional university. We have about 11,500 students on campus. 756 of those students are international students. And so we make up about 7% of the campus, our international population does. We have 63 different countries represented, so about half of the world is represented on our campus. And we love that culture and diversity that our international, our global T-Birds bring to campus. I list our top 12 countries and territories here, but like I said, 63 different countries. It's an incredible international student climate. I wanted you to kind of just hear a little shout out from some of our international students. One of them, his name is Newman Conti. He is from Mali, West Africa. Newman is a senior at SUU studying business, and he was just nominated or voted as the student body president for the 2020-2021 academic year. So I love that one of our international students is going to be leading our student body this coming year. He is so serving and giving and so charismatic and engaged, and such a great example of an international student at SUU and a great example of how engaged our international students are. Li Zhang is a student from China. She is a junior at SUU. She's majoring in communication, and she has really enjoyed her experience at SUU because we've been able to help her adapt to the new culture and climate that she is in. So our location, we are located in Cedar City, Utah. And Utah is in the western United States. Cedar City is 45 minutes from St. George, Utah. We are about 2 hours from Las Vegas, Nevada, 3 hours from Salt Lake City, Utah, and less than a day's drive from California, Hollywood, Disneyland, some of those great destinations. So we have right here in Cedar City, a very charming, intimate place where there's a lot of fresh air, a lot of sunshine. It's a beautiful area in the high desert. So we see all 4 seasons. It's more quiet, more rural, so just a lot of open space, and it's a beautiful place to be. We are surrounded by 20 national parks and monuments, so we've been dubbed the University of the Parks because our students are so engaged in getting into the outdoors, getting into what we call our backyard. So we have the Grand Canyon, Zion, Kolob, Cedar Breaks. There are beautiful destinations all around. You can go rock climbing, hiking, skiing, snowboarding, golfing, backpacking, kayaking. There's just snowshoeing, so many endless opportunities. And that's what so many of our students love about this area. We are a very safe college environment. Our campus is a residential campus where it's kind of like this community where students can live on campus, eat on campus, socialize on campus, work on campus. There's so many things centralized around the campus environment. It's a very safe place for our students. So we are also home of the Utah Shakespeare Festival that takes place every summer on our campus. It is world-class theater that adds incredible culture to the community and to all the individuals that get to enjoy the Shakespeare Festival. Okay, so I want to show a quick video that kind of shares a bit more about our location, which shows you some of that beauty that I'm talking about.
Slow down. Look around. Breathe it in. You're not dreaming. In our own backyard, Southern Utah University has 20 national parks and monuments, all within a short drive from campus. Students go on once-in-a-lifetime adventures every day, thanks to an educational partnership with the parks and SUU Outdoors. Create lifelong friendships in a place where you can climb to new heights and soar to your fullest potential. College is more than confined spaces. At SUU, you get out of the classroom and explore places that transcend the imagination. It's our unique surroundings that inspire us. Find beauty. Find strength. Find yourself. This is the life of an SUU student.
Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is kind of the personal attention. So at SUU, we have a small class size. It is quite an intimate opportunity for you to get to know your professors and your classmates. So 68% of our classes have fewer than 30 students. And so just creates a really incredible educational experience. And then, upon graduation, our students, with the help of advisors, 97% of our students are placed into jobs in their field upon graduation. So I think the reason why that's so strong is because at SU, we really encourage student involvement and student life, which is something that can be somewhat foreign to a lot of other countries don't have that student life experience like we do at SUU. But so our students graduate with a degree. They also graduate with real tangible experience. So when I graduated, I had a portfolio. I had things I had done on campus related and connected to my major. I had internships. I just had a leg up on my competition because I not only was encouraged to focus on my inside of the classroom studies, but I was also encouraged to get involved outside of the classroom and just had a better preparation as a result. So that's definitely something we offer at SUU. We have about 150 different areas of study. The programs that are kind of top for our international students that they tend to be drawn to are kind of listed there: accounting, biology, business, chemistry, communication, computer science, engineering, music, theater, pre-med, and psychology. So I will talk a little bit more in detail about some of these right now, but if you have a program that you are wondering if we offer, then go ahead and pop a question in here and I'm happy to, kind of just answer that in terms of a specific major area you want to study. So our healthcare and medical programs are really strong. We have an 88% acceptance rate into medical schools, 100% into pharmacy school, and 80% into dental school. So nationwide, 40% of Americans kind of admitted into medical school. But here at SUU, you can see that we are more than doubling the national averages in placing our students into medical, dental, pharmacy schools. We have a nursing program that's really strong. So it's a really great place for the healthcare area. Also, our School of Business is AACSB accredited. This is like a huge stamp of approval, just kind of letting you know that our program meets quality standards, and only 10% of business schools worldwide have this accreditation. So it just means that our business program is very strong. It is a quality program. ABET is an engineering and computer science accreditation, similar thing, just that quality stamp of approval, just indicating that we meet those essential standards for students to enter in the fields of STEM. So great programs there. We also just have innovative, high impact practices that are implemented in all levels of education here at SU. So I want to talk a little bit about international student life. For international students, we provide airport pickup in the Cedar City, St. George, and Las Vegas airports upon arrival. The semester starts, we offer airport pickup to our students for free. So we're there welcoming you. Our international student services team, they do excursions where they take students into the outdoors, to the national parks, onto excursions where we're getting you out and showing you the beautiful environment that we have and help kind of make that connection for you. We also offer cultural showcases. We know that our students have incredible cultures and stories to tell. We want to hear them. And so every month, a different country or culture is highlighted, and all of campus is invited to come and learn about the different cultures we have on campus. So we love that. We also have a lot of international student club options for students to get involved. One of my favorites is International Student Ambassadors. It's comprised of 50% international students, 50% domestic students, and they help plan a lot of these excursions and cultural showcases, and they really are an incredible group to be involved in on campus. Okay, so at this point, I am going to let you guys kind of take a tour of campus, and this will be led by some of our student ambassadors. And it's a video, it's about 10 minutes, but I think it's a lot of fun, and I hope you'll enjoy watching this campus tour video, and we'll be back in just a minute.
Hit it! That's what I'm talking about. Wait!
Okay, now, from the beginning.
Hey, my name's Landon.
I'm Janessa.
And I'm Dimitri. We're SU students. We're going to take you on a virtual tour of our favorite spots here on campus. So it's going to be a blast. Come on.
So we have a lot of opportunities for you here inside of the Student Center, including things like Chick-fil-A, Papa John's, and things like that, places for you to be able to eat. You can use those as part of your meal cards, or you can just eat there with regular cash, your credit card, like you normally would. We also have our outdoor center over here.
What's up, guys? So this is the outdoor center. Since we are very outdoors based, I have a roommate. They went up to Colorado and they actually kayaked down the Colorado River from Colorado all the way down to Utah. So if you guys want to get an experience of SU, this is where to come.
And then our International Affairs Office. That's just a place for students to get an opportunity to connect with people from other countries and get involved in their campus a little bit more. The living room is a great place to hang out, kind of chill between classes, maybe hang on our hammocks for a little bit.
Alright guys, so this is the wing. I actually hang out here pretty much most of my day. They have pool here, they have ping pong, they also have an Xbox, PS4, Nintendo Switch, and you guys can hang out all day. A lot of people come here to eat and play chess sometimes. You can even do a study group. It's amazing here. We can go now to the CDI. This is the Center for Diversity and Inclusion. Anyone is allowed here. They support LGBTQ, minority groups, anything like that. It doesn't matter who you are, you're accepted here. It's a nice little safe zone. If you need to talk to a bunch of people, it's good for socialization, anything of that sort.
We also have our ACES program in the nest here, which is where you have a student representative able to help you through all 4 years of your college, which is really cool.
Hey, so here in the business building, there's a few different avenues that you can go down. Here is actually our investment lab, and there's a group called the Investment Scholars, right, that you can be a part of, where you can actually manage a portfolio of money, invest in the real stock market. Really cool opportunities. SU is all about engaged learning, right, actually doing things, right. Another thing that the business building has is the Entrepreneurship Center, where they have a class called the Entrepreneurship Lecture Series, where different entrepreneurs come in and talk to our business students and actually help students who are looking to start a business kind of get their ideas flowing and get that moving. So again, really cool opportunities here to see you. The professors here at SU are also way cool. Like I said, I'm a finance major. I have a few accounting professors, right? And I think they're all pretty nerdy. But I actually went snowboarding with one of my professors, and it was a blast. So it's cool to make that connection with someone who I saw as kind of my superior, right? But he's actually my friend. Next, we're going to the PE building, which Dimitri, our guy, is going to be talking about. It's going to be awesome.
Alright guys, this is the PE building. If you're in exercise science, this will be probably one of your main buildings, along with the science building. In here we have 5 racquetball courts, 3 NBA-sized courts for basketball and any other activity you want to do out there. Gear here is free. As long as you show your student ID, you can come and get it. We also have a 30-foot rock climbing wall and an Olympic-sized swimming pool. So if you want to have a fun time, this is your area.
Okay, so I have to let you guys in on a little secret here at SUU. We have a lot of pictures of all of our graduates, but I always tend to point this one out just because I think it's a little creepy because there's no people in it. This is our biggest classroom on campus, but as you can see, there's not very many students in there. That's because our classroom ratio is 19:1 for undergrad students, which is awesome. Also, 68% of our classes have less than 30 people in them, which is amazing for universities. So we'd love for you to come be a part of it. Okay, so that was a little glimpse into our PE building, but now we're gonna go back across the street and get a better look at the rest of campus.
Okay, now.
Are you ready?
Okay, here we are at the Bell Tower. Here is one of my favorite traditions, actually, that happens here. So let me take you on this visual journey. So, you as a student, you're a brand new student, you start in the America First Events Center. That's our basketball arena. President Wyatt speaks. He gives his spiel. He says, "Welcome to SU. You guys are the best and the brightest." And you then, after that little ceremony, you walk your way, if you can see, up campus, right? We just walk that way, you come up this sidewalk. The cool thing is that the entire way is filled with people from SUU, people from Cedar City. We have Thor, he's cheering your name and he's giving you a high five, and there's the cheerleaders and the band is over here, and you come and you go through the bell tower this way, towards the sunrise, symbolizing the sun rising on your education here at SUU. So that's kind of cool, right? Then, when you graduate, you come on this side. Notice I'm not going through, right? So you then come as you're graduating, they're playing the graduation music, and you go through the bell tower this way towards the sunset, symbolizing the sun setting on your education at SUU. So it's really romantic, really cool. That's my favorite tradition here at SUU because it keeps the spirit alive and everyone's engaged and it's a lot of fun. However, there are curses associated with walking under prematurely. Here in Cedar City, we take it so seriously, there's actually a $5,000 fine associated with walking under before you should. And you can spend up to 2 years in the state penitentiary. I'm just kidding, no, that's not true. But there are curses and other things that just are there to keep it alive. Here, come along, we're gonna show you some more stuff. It's pretty sweet.
So SUU was founded in 1897, and I'm actually standing in front of the oldest building on campus, which is called Old Main. So the story behind Old Main and really SUU was that the community was trying to get this school built. They brought the rocks down from the mountains and built this building that we see here today. SUU really supports the community, and the community in turn really supports SUU, and that really is still true to today. So you really won't find a community like this anywhere else in the world, but especially here in Utah. So now we're gonna go check out the rest of campus. So Dimitri, Landon, let's get going.
Let's go.
Alright guys, we're up on the north side of campus, the upper quad. It's beautiful up here. If you look right behind me, there's the GC building, General Classrooms building. Right here we have the science building. Right here we have the music building. And then right here is the Electronic Learning Center, which is where you'll be doing your testing, at least most of it.
Okay, so welcome to the Molecular Science building, and you smell that? Kind of smells like a hospital. That's because We actually want our students to learn in the environment that they're going to be working in. This is actually our nursing lab, and what's cool, we have an opportunity to actually see, they're actually working on what's one of our smart mannequins right now, which is pretty cool. Kind of get a nice view. We want to give our students the most realistic opportunity, right? Something to work on these mannequins because they react like humans. So that prepares them even more for the workforce. Our nursing program is easily top in the state, and that's because of these opportunities that we give them. So, keep moving on.
All right, so welcome to the library. We're gonna be a little quiet so we're respectful of those around us. First thing first, we have our lab here, and this is where students are able to get on the computers, print things out and things like that. But today we have a special guest. We have our therapy dog. She's really cute. Might cry about it, but not right now. But we'll check out the rest of our library.
This is the quiet area.
This is the group study area. Here you can study with your friends. What's up? Hey, what's up? It's the group study area.
This is the basement of our library. Needless to say, our library is awesome.
All right, guys, that's a little bit of our campus that we got to show you. Just finished with the library. Now I want to get into talking about student life. There's multiple ways to get involved with the school. We have more events on campus than we have school days. It's insane. We just had a K-pop event the other day. Taco Tuesdays.
Casino night.
Casino night. I love casino night. Basketball games, football games, volleyball games, gymnastics meet. Probably the most hyped thing watched.
Not only that, but we also have clubs, intramurals, things like that, so you're able to really get the full experience of being an SUU student.
Okay, we're back in the student center where we started. This is the rotunda. So here we have a few offices that are important to students. It's also kind of a hangout area. It's a great place to be. Honestly, the only way that you're really gonna know if you love SUU as much as I do, right, is coming to campus. Come to a Red Riot. You can stay with the ambassadors, stay with students, and actually experience the college life here at SUU. That's how you're gonna know if this is the best place for you, but I'm confident that it is. So with that, that's a wrap of our tour here, and I'm hungry. Let's get some lunch.
Talk just a little bit about university housing. Like I mentioned, we are a residential campus where a majority of our students live on campus or near campus, like within walking distance of campus. So we love that we're not a commuter campus. We are a place where students can live on and near campus and be really connected to the campus community. We have 3 options that we recommend for international students: university housing, off-campus housing, or homestay. So university housing, obviously very close to campus. Typically you can, you would purchase a meal plan and eat in the dining hall, and they have different options and layouts available in on-campus housing. Off-campus housing, we have some beautiful new off-campus housing very close to campus, and then several that are within walking distance and very affordable and great options for students as well that are their student housing. So it's not like you'd still be having that student environment. In terms of homestay, this is living with like a family in the area. So if you want to improve your English, that could be a good place as well. For international students, we need you to apply to submit an application and a $60 application fee. Once you submit the application, we will send a follow-up email to you inviting you to send us the documents that we talked about. Your financial statement, we need a copy of your passport, proof of English proficiency, and your transcripts. We do have scholarships available for international students. You can see them listed here. These are available to undergraduate and graduate students, and they're awarded based typically on GPA. So this is our cost, our estimated cost for 1 year. The tuition and fees are listed there for international students. Our other program and course fees, books and supplies, personal expenses, living expenses. The total is about $31,000. And so if you receive a scholarship, we will deduct that amount from the total cost, and then that's the portion you'll need to prove on your bank statements with your financial statement form. That is kind of the majority of the presentation that I have prepared for you today. Again, thanks for joining, and go T-Birds!